Alright, here we go with another I Know Real TV commentary on my Linux struggle. And I'm versus an Alisa player. So I don't want to hear any nonsense about this Alisa player isn't good. This Alisa player has 5,000 wins. So they clearly know how to play Alisa. There's those of you that say, you only beat up on Xiaoyu players. And I'm like, if the shoe fits. The reality of it is that I used to previously be an Alisa main, and I would feel like I would do more damage to an Alisa. And I'm like, immediately, I'm a bit shocked. I'm like, what's happening right now? All these moves I would actually never use. So I hate when people say, Alisa's like so easy to use. Or like Alisa's like so broken. And then I look and I see things like this. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Yeah, cut that out. I was even surprised that didn't carry. And I'm like, okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? Whereas that little twirl at the end, I guess that's good. As, I know that's like kind of plus, and that's like a good kind of like, hey, don't press a button, but I have a whole rage art.
Round 2.
So I'm able to reclaim back that win. And I'm like, the move, I use that move all the time. But guess what? When I use it, number one, I'm not using the second part. Number two, I'm not getting like just hemmed up like this. Get up, Alisa. Get your bitch ass up. Like, I need people to see what it's like playing Alisa. This is what it's like. And I'm like, look at that. You want to use that move because it's cool? Well, I'm sorry. You don't get to use half your cool moves. Get up. Nah, don't try to grab me. Get your ass up. Like, yeah. Oh, you want to use chainsaws? No, you don't get to do that. Where's your rage art? You should be trying to spam it by now. Where is it? Is it coming? Oh, yeah, you tried it. Get out of here. Like, and so I tried to rematch this person, right? And they literally, it was so crazy. They literally ran. But fortunately, I ran into him in another match, right? I ran into him in another match. So now, I was like, okay, let's follow up. I don't know why this Alisa player would run for me. I guess she saw my icon and was like, listen, my bullshit's not going to work. I would argue that this Alisa got beat worse than any Xiaoyu player that I ever played. But that's what happens, right? When you're really good with the character, people think that the character's automatically broken. Look at this. She's like, she has to sit there and block this. Okay, she started some offense. Alright. I'm like, got him. Like, just what are you thinking? Boop. Get up, don't run. Okay, there's your, now this is probably it. Yeah, I could have stayed ducking, but I tried to press a button too early. I'm like, okay, cool. Now, that was a little bit surprising. I felt like I was pretty far away. So I'm like, okay. I think she catches this, yeah. Oh, no. No?
Great.
Too good? And then I'm like, okay, I'm in her head now. Look at that. Like, look at all this crap. Boop, bing, to the wall. Bing. Look at this. Look at that. Unless she can't do nothing. Look at it. There it goes again. And this is a mighty ruler. Mighty. Right? Where I was like struggling with Kunimitsu. Look at that. What are you doing? She really tried that. She really. Okay. Correct. Chop her. I already know. Like, what are you doing? You want to go on a jetpack and then get blown up? Chop. Why don't you do something? Use some down 4-2s, some hop kicks. Use some other shit like, I'm gonna power crush. Yeah, use that Alisa. Okay, here she goes. That's right, use those chainsaws. I heard those chainsaws were OP. Alright, yes, hey, chop me up. Alright, they gone now. Oh, no. You can't just keep bringing it out. This is what happened to you. Boom. Get up. Get up. Get your bitch ass up. I want people to see you. Okay, there she goes. Press the button. Copy, press the button. Good rage art, I guess. I mean, this is pretty good rage art. But when I say that, like, you know, my Alisa was just actually built different. Now you can see for yourself. 5,000 games. And that's just wins. So she probably has like even more games played. Look at it. Don't even know what to do. Don't even know what to do. Okay, throw that. Get out of here. And of course I tried to play her again and she wasn't having it. But you know, that's pretty much the end. Sorry it wasn't that enjoyable because it was just so fast. But it is what it is.